you weren't here for this class, but there is something about entering through the door. and I say this because I think I told you I was watching, well, first, a couple things. In terms of archetypes that we see and a lot of really well-written stories, they're in video games all the time. The Threshold Guardian is really, really important. And basically the Threshold Guardian is a person who says whether or not you have the right to enter this space. And the one that always stands out to me is the little guy in The Wizard of Oz who was there in Emerald City, and he had what do you do? What do you want? Well, go get me the witch's broom. And that was the test that they had to do. But visually, there's something about entering or entering through a threshold, walking through a threshold that allows us as an audience to know, okay, something's going to change here, something's going to happen here. And I was watching. It was actually a documentary about Mike Nichols, who's one of the great directors of all time. He's dead now, but he directed Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. He directed Closer. He directed The Birdcage. Not only did he direct great movies, he directed these movies that just won a lot of awards and made a lot of money. He directed Silkwood, and there was a movie that he used as an example. It was with Elizabeth Taylor. Susan Elizabeth Taylor, Montgomery Clift, A Place in the Sun.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and so that he said that he'd watched that movie like 150 times because he learned so much about directing. So, that'd be a pretty damn good movie. So I started watching it, and what I noticed, it was incredible the use of thresholds that they had in this. Whoever did the production design, and I have to believe that Mike Nichols as a director, followed that, because when he did. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? There's this amazing scene, a clip that they showed of Richard Burton. He was inside a house. He had just learned that his wife was fucking somebody else. He found her clothes on the stairs. He walks down the stairs, and what's he do? He walks out the screen door and sits by a tree. But again, it was just something about going through that threshold that I thought was visually powerful. And of course, as the audience, we don't sit there thinking, oh, he's going through the door. Oh, I feel so. We go on this ride, thank you, and it is the filmmaker's job to take us on that ride. But you as actors are a big part of that, and you can't always depend on working with a good director, a great director. And so making a choice to even walk through that door was actually, you may not know, it was inspired. It was great. Yeah, rather than just sitting here and starting the conversation that way. So I really liked it.
We were wondering in the beginning if I should do that.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was intuitively, you knew it was a good move to make. When you're sitting at this table, let's change your blocking a little bit so that when you're taking your notes, you're not facing the wall,
Okay.
that you're facing us instead.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because your face is nice. I think we'd like to see it.
Thanks, Teresa. Your face is nice too.
Nice face. Okay. And that's it. This was really, really great. I love the whole thing about the peanut butter. I know you added your own little spin on that, but it was good.
I did.
Oh, yeah, and the whole, what's it matter? We got to catch this guy. Yeah, nice energies, Yeah.
Good.
Good job.
Thank you.